Game Day Broadcast Network is proud to present Baseball Media Day. Baseball Media Day is brought to you by ION Training Center, the premier training center for Olympic athletes and hockey in Northern Virginia, and by Integrated Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy. Call Robin O'Connor and her team at Integrated Sports Medicine the next time you have to get back in the game.
Hello, I'm Sam Plank, head coach at Riverside High School. Excited about a new year. Last season, we had, as everyone knows, our district was absolutely loaded. We made it to the regionals and lost 4-3 at Riverbend to end our season, which was disappointing, but still had a really good season. As far as the off-season development, we've made huge gains in the weight room. The boys really invested from the beginning of school. One thing we did different this year is on Tuesday morning, starting the first week of school, we started doing classroom sessions. And I basically stood in front of them and said, I'm running for office. I'm going to give you guys video evidence of all the great pitchers, hitters, base running, and hopefully in 6 months you'll vote for me. So that's been a really great addition that we started this year, and hopefully it will benefit from it. The senior, we have 5 seniors. Our all-district catcher John Delano, Tyler Kelly, who's committed to William and Mary, Max Mowry, Aaron Gard, and we're really excited about this group. We have a lot of leadership in that senior class. So I'm excited for them to lead. They've been doing a great job leading this group so far. As far as our pitching staff, Tyler Kelly's leading the way, our William Mary commit. Trey Graydon is a junior. He got a lot of innings last year, and he's 6'4". He's gotten really big. Chet Cosner's we're looking for him to do some good things this year. Who am I missing? Oh, and our sophomore shortstop, right-hand pitcher Dylan Amos, he's put on 35 pounds since last year, so we're expecting him to do great things this year. As far as our hitters, I think this is going to be a station-to-station team. We really worked hard on bunting and getting back to hitting the balls back of the net. Max Mowry is probably our leading hitter returning from last year, our third baseman. Our defense outlook, we're going to be very young, possibly starting 4 sophomores. But I'm excited about this defensive group. We talk about every day winning baseball is pitchers throw strikes, hitters put the ball in play, and fielders make routine plays. If we can do that, we have a chance because I think our pitching is going to be very good. Citing young players for having kept many freshmen on varsity in my career besides opening 2 new schools. We have 3 freshmen on varsity this year, and they're the very exciting freshmen. So I'm looking forward to see how they develop and throw them in the mix. As Andy, as you know, our district's loaded again. Every game to me is going to be a big game, and every time you go out, you have to compete or you're not going to win. So it's really good baseball in our district and Northern Virginia. So I'm looking forward to some warm weather and getting back out there on the field.
Coach, what is your take on the role of travel baseball and how you integrate what the kids are learning there into your program?
Well, travel baseball has come a lot of showcase. So high school is completely different because it's about the team, not individuals. So that's an adjustment every year to get them back in that mode. But most of my guys play high-end travel, which that helps because they're seeing high-end pitching and teams. But the biggest thing is developing that culture and getting everything about the team.
What would you say is the number one thing in Riverside baseball culture that you're trying to impart to your kids?
Everything's done in the system. The way we rake the field, the way we clean up the dugout, We hang our jerseys up. We're a hard 90s. Everything's done 100%. If they do that, they never hear me yell. But if they leave the system, then they're going to get a little coach plank.
I like that. I've always thought that was one of the things you have to learn in baseball is how to go into the dugout, how to greet the other players, the culture, the on-field culture of baseball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then after the game, as you said, the transfer portal has probably made it all kinds of complicated on how kids are deciding where they can, those who choose to, where they can play. How are you advising them on this?
Well, I've always told my guys, I said, you need to go find the right mix, whether it's D3, D2, JUCO, Division I, and transfer portals make it very difficult on the players because a college coach can basically go out and get an experienced person, a starter from anywhere in the country. And the key in college is the people that have the money. So in baseball, they're getting these big time programs getting out a lot of money for these guys to transfer to their school.
It's like professional baseball.
I know. Wish they had that when I was playing.
Coach, you've been around a long time in this area. You've coached a lot of teams. Just curious on the things that you've seen throughout the years that you would like to see improved in the game, whether that be from a local standpoint or regional, state. What do you feel like needs to improve?
Well, my biggest thing is, I try to run my program this way, but the sportsmanship and the way people are acting during games, I would love for that to change. And all the bat flips and all the stuff you're seeing in college and stuff, get back to playing the game the right way and respecting your opponent. And I would love to see that improve.
Do you feel like that the way that Northern Virginia baseball has evolved, that we're in a position now that this is the premier place in the state, even though we haven't won the state title the last couple of years, but where we are in our region.
It's incredible. Between Northern Virginia and Fairfax, there's so many talented baseball players. Just in our league last year, we probably had 15 Division I commits, and so it's pretty awesome to see. Northern Virginia's becoming a hotbed in baseball.
What is your philosophy on how you set up your scrimmages and just talk a little bit about the preseason and what you guys are trying to focus on here this year? Well,
I'll try to go out and get 2 great scrimmages. We got Battlefield, and then we go to Madison. So looking forward to those 2 scrimmages. And I really try to go out and baseball's different from other sports. We all go out there and throw a couple innings, try to get everyone some playing time. But this is more of a evaluation during the scrimmages before we start our home opener on Monday.
All right, Coach, great to have you here. Appreciate you coming by. Good luck this year for the Rams.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
The Game Day Broadcast Network is proud to present Baseball Media Day. Baseball Media Day is brought to you by ION Training Center, the premier training center for Olympic athletes and hockey in Northern Virginia, and by Integrated Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy. Call Robin O'Connor and her team at Integrated Sports Medicine the next time you have to get back in the game.